but you have to get in that place. And the only way you get in that place is you make sure that you monitor and govern what you let in.
So when I'm bankrupt and upside down back in 1974, I was reading all the bad news fit to print, and because most news is bad news, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about normal media.
If it bleeds,
And,
it leads, right?
yeah, exactly. Great line. And I immediately shut that off. Only listen to audio tapes now. I'm older than you, so the first tape recorders were this big. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm literally they're a foot and a half long, and I'm driving around this beat up old Volkswagen like this with this tape recorder, and I listen to one tape 287 times. You're either the creature, circumstance, or the creator. And
Yeah.
I thought, man, I created this bankruptcy, so I can create it and I can recreate it. And what is it that I want now? What is it I want 5 years? And I'm going to live to be 127 with options for renewal because you're into biography.
Right.
Genesis 3:6 says your minimum 120 years. What did most people do? Everyone was dying when my dad was born at 47 years old, and I did a book with Art Linkletter, and then suddenly we had a Social Security was 65 because they weren't going to pay. There's no money.
Right.
And I teach any question you ask, a goal you set, you're going to get because the size of your question determines the size of your result. I'm going to live 65 or 70 because I'm going to rip off Social Security and they're going to pay me for having worked so hard. No, you're never supposed to quit. On you, that's what, when you and I, before we started, we're saying, look, if you're going to have possession of yourself, sovereignty of yourself, decide what are the magnificent things you want to do during your lifetime. And look, I got another 50 years minimum with options for renewal of what I want to do. And it's all in writing. Everyone ought to have their own little journal, whatever you call it. Mine, I wrote there, bursting with big, life-changing, brilliant ideas, because I don't want little crappy ideas, because you're going to be here. You're going to look back and you're either going to be full of regard for, whoa, that really worked, or regret. What the heck was I thinking?
Exactly. Exactly. No, I totally agree.